What is up, guys? Alex here and welcome back to another video. I am super excited today because it is the successor to one of my favorite videos and the most successful video on the channel, What's in My Tech Bag, Ultimate 2017 edition. Let's get right into it. Alright, so starting things off, let's talk a little bit about this bag itself. Now the bag is, first of all, incredible. I love that it has a super thin profile, much thinner than my old bag. Now in addition to this great color and super thick, sturdy feel, the outside material happens to be weather resistant. Now this means if you're out in the rain, you can trust that this guy's gonna keep your tech and all of your precious stuff inside nice and dry. So love this guy, tons and tons of pockets as you're about to see. So starting off with this front pocket, we open it up here. You can see it's kind of a shorter, more shallow pocket, but this is perfect for my Gopro Session 5. Love this guy, used it, you saw my review. If you haven't, I'll put a link to it below. It takes great video and it's great whenever I'm going out for adventures and want to have something to get some cool action shots, so that guy's in there. I also have my phone in here. Now you guys know I've been using the iPhone 7. This guy has a silk case on it, and this is probably my favorite case out there. It is super minimalistic, nice and thin. It's gonna provide some protection, make sure you don't get it all scratched up. But love this guy, love this phone. It has been a rock star for battery life and consistency, and realistically, that's really what I want. A phone that'll work, continue to work, and will last me all day. So, been loving this thing, great phone. Also in here, we have the return of my Shure SE215s. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, part of my job is that I'm a musician, so I play live every week, multiple times, so this allows me to have some great monitors. Now these are pretty much entry-level in-ear monitors, and I realize that I would love to upgrade these to a personal pair of custom in-ear monitors, but if you guys also know anything about in-ear monitors, you know that those are super expensive. So Shure delivers some great in-ear monitors at a wonderful price. Now the second pocket in here does this really nice, opens up nice and big, and as you can see, it has some awesome pockets in here. On the left hand side, I have my Moleskin Notebook. Still using this, still taking physical notes. Love having a Moleskin Notebook, great for some notes. I have a highlighter and I have my G2 pen. You guys know I love G2 pens. I have a couple of little carrying cases. Now I believe I just found these at Walmart. They are just from Nintendo, I believe. Just a couple of 3DS cases for any of my games for my 3DS. Now in addition, I think you guys can see it, there's a nice little bag, like mesh area. This is one of the things I loved about my previous backpack. I tend to throw a lot of just random stuff in my backpack, and I don't like it just cluttering up everywhere. So this is a really good way if you have a bunch of cables or extra stuff, you can throw them in here. And then I have this guy right here. Now this is actually really cool because this is from a company called Skylit, and they reached out to me, wanted to send me a product. Now they did not sponsor this video, they simply just sent me out a product because they think I might like it. And any of you guys out there who are tech heads, you know that everyone's gonna expect you to bring all the greatest gadgets whenever you're on a road trip. And this guy's really cool. It is a Skylit USB card charging port, and it has 2 USB ports on there, and it has up to 4.8 amps of output. So this guy is gonna be able to charge any of your biggest and baddest USB options in your car, and you'll be everybody's friend because you brought the power on those nice long road trips. Huge shout out to Skylit for sending this out, and you should go check this product out. I will have a link to it and everything else you see here in the description below if you're interested. All right, now on to the second major section of this bag, and that is this big main compartment. But before we do, I want to take a second and note that it does have a couple of little cup holder side pockets, but they're super thin, and they do have some little extendy like elastic here on the side, so it can hold a slightly bigger water bottle. But on the other side here is where I actually store my mouse of choice, and this is the MX Master Mouse. It's the best mouse out there. Love this thing, and love that side-scrolling wheel for all the video edits. Now on to the main compartment. So in this main compartment, it has some really cool labels to be able to showcase all the different sections of what you can put in here. It has a book section up top that has a zipper to it, so you can make sure it stays extra dry. But up first, we have have a little mouse pad by Steelseries. Love this guy. My battery pack of choice is still the Ohmmaker 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack. It has two 2.1 amp outputs, a flashlight, and this guy has gone everywhere. As you can see, it is very well used. Love this thing. In the other pocket here where it has a little phone above it, I actually have some Method earbuds by Skullcandy. Now these are awesome. It came with a little bracelet, not sure why, but they're sweat-proof and perfect for working out, so they stay in my ears really well. It even has a little clip you can clip onto your shirt to help keep it in there with an in-light remote. So this guy is actually really cool. Love these as a great pair of backup headphones. But the next thing I have in here is something I haven't shared with you guys too much yet, and this is actually my PlayStation Vita. So this little case I found on Amazon. It was super cheap. I'll leave a description down below. I don't remember the manufacturer. It is a SMA case is what it says. But this right here has an awesome little space up top for all your games and cables. And then on the bottom, of course, we have the Vita itself. Also in here, we have my charging cable for my Mac. Not much more to say about that. I have my little case of terabyte hard drives in here. This is actually came with my laptop sleeve by a company called Initech, and this holds 2 of my hard drives. So they both fit nicely in here with both of their cables. It's a way that I can keep it nice and tidy in the bag, and it also looks pretty cool. So, you know, there's that. And then of course, the last main item we have in here in this iPad section itself is my iPad Air. Now, you guys have seen this a bunch. It is amazing. I use this thing for everything. I use it for my music. I use it when I speak places. It has a cool little wood skin on the back. Love this thing. And then the last item, I think I said that was the last, but this is the last item in this top book compartment is my 3DS. Love my 3DS. I've been using this thing forever. Incredible system. Don't miss out on it. Just beat Pokemon Sun. Cool game. I'm a huge sucker for Pokemon, and I'm not afraid or ashamed to say it. And then finally, the very last thing, and this is probably my biggest complaint with this backpack. In order to get to the laptop sleeve portion, you actually have to move these to the front because the last zipper is actually behind the sleeves here, so behind the straps here. So if you unzip this and look inside, you will see that you will find my MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina. This is a 2015. It is my workhorse. It is the only computer I own. I do all of my photo editing, all my video editing, and everything else on this guy. I love having my USB ports, my HDMI ports, and my SD card ports, especially as a content creator. So I'm gonna use this guy as long as I can because I love the convenience of not taking dongles everywhere with me. Alright guys, that just about wraps up this video. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, feel free to like the video. If you loved it and want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can make sure that you stay up to date whenever videos release. Every and all links I can find to any of the products that I had listed here, I will try to leave in the description below so you can go find anything you saw and liked. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on any kind of social media. I love staying in touch with you guys out on Instagram and Twitter. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!